Hi guys, how are you? I know it's been a very long time since I've done my last makeup tutorial. It's been for a good reason. I've been mega busy with other things. So without any further ado, I will be starting with this new tutorial. This is going to be a sort of summery but evening look with kind of purples and quite girly, okay? So here we go. My face is already cleansed. As you can see, I got a few marks. And my cat scratched me there. And that's an old pimple that left a mark. So I'm gonna begin. I already put some moisturizer, and I'm gonna start off with some strobe to put a little bit underneath my foundation. And I'm gonna put it straight away with my fingers, okay? Oh, before anything, I'm just going to put my headband on. Right, that's better. As you can see, I want to have something quite glowy. So I'm going to put it on in some places I want to keep quite nice and sort of fresh looking. Next, I'm going to be applying my foundation. I'm going to be using the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua. I really like this foundation. You have to shake it quite well before you use it. From the middle of my face to the outside. I don't want to leave anything too harsh. Go do my lids as well. Next I'm going to do my brows quickly, but I don't want anything too harsh. My brows are quite prominent already. So I'm going to use this, I actually really like this. It's called the Mally Brow Beauty Brow, it's a brow fix. And it's kind of like a wax on a stick. It's quite nice, and it's got like very light color, so it sort of makes them quite tidy without making them too marked. And I really do like this one. So it sort of like makes them a bit more uniform in general. So it's good to have this, and then with a little brush. Brow brush. We're going to pass on to I'm going to use this Shu Uemura palette. This is the Carl for Shu Prestigious Bordeaux palette. This is so nice. This is one of the colors that are so beautiful. So just apply a little bit of this kind of lilac-y color all over my lid. Not all over, but just right on this area here. Pass on to this sort of darker purple, okay? It's quite dark, this one, but I'm going to use just the tiniest amount, just with the tip of my brush. And I'm just going to put it like just on the outside corner over here, sort of creating a little C right over there, okay? And I'm going to blend in to the depth of my eye. As you can see, it's like mega harsh. So I'm going to use a clean blending brush, sort of then blend all these harsh lines, take them down quite a lot, clean up everything a little bit of that reddish that we have in the palette. And I'm going to put it right sort of like in the middle of that, where I put that purple and the dark purple and the rest. And I'm going to blend that in. I'm going to grab this brush that is quite like flat and square, and I'm going to grab the reddish actually from the palette, and I'm going to go under the eye and sort of use this to sort of make like sort of like underline. And grab a little bit of that purple as well, and go to the outer corner. And blend in a bit of a stronger look. I do like also grabbing a bit of something like this and working that through. It's really blended in. It's quite smudged as well. Excellent, so now both eyes are done, but I'm going to end up using my big blending brush again a little bit and just go over both eyes. Just a little bit, just softly. Just to get rid of all those harsh edges. Great. Now I'm going to grab, this is a Lancome eye pencil in Plum, 021 Plum. I'm going to do a bit of a tight line over here, right between my lashes to get a bit more depth. I'm using the Volume Express Maybelline. And I'm a big fan of mascara, so I put a lot generally. Right, now I'm going to grab the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Okay, and I'm going to sort of start sorting out a little bit all my little marks and everything. I'm going to put some over here. Over there. It's got quite dark. A bit of redness over there and there. And I'm going to take care of this mark over here. That one. And that one. Alright. And I'm going to do it with like sort of like little dabs. I didn't have any dropout, so make sure that you didn't drop any of your eyeshadow onto your face, just down here. I didn't have any, so if you do have, just cleanse a little bit and then you can start applying your concealer. Okay. And now I'm going to put some powder. And the powder that I am going to use today is actually quite light and it's quite nice. It's the Makeup Store and it's called the Wonder Powder in Zara. This is like, looks like that. I'm going to put a little bit over here because it's very, very, very powdery. I love it. And it's got a bit of a shimmer, so you can use it a bit as a highlighter. But it's not like a highlighter like you would use strobe, but it will still keep a bit of that natural glow on your skin without making you look completely matte. But it also won't make you look like you're sweaty. Let's put it that way. So I'm still powdering and everything's looking nice and fresh without, you know, so I'm still fixing my makeup. I'm gonna mix two really lovely NARS blushes, and this was the new order. There's sort of like a shimmery kind of lilac-y kind of, and this is called Desire, that is like a bright pink. So I'm gonna put a little bit of, let's have a look. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Desire the apples of my cheeks, but so tiny amount because I already have quite strong eyes done, so I just want the tiniest amount of pinkish, quite nice and fresh. Can you see a little bit? It's quite cute actually, I like this one. I'd rather build it up than just put like a massive amount straight on. It's very, very nice, this blusher. And I'm going to pass on to the New Order, wasn't it? Yeah, with the New Order. Let's have a bit this in my arm, using the same one because it was quite clean. I'm just going to put it right up here. It's more like a highlighter. Lovely. And finally, we've reached lips. And for lips, I'm going to use the MAC Pretty Please. It's a luster one. And it's quite pale. It's got a bit of a nice shimmer to it. And I'm just going to put the tiniest amount, because I don't want to put too much of a lip on. Dab it with my fingers a little bit. Right, here we go. I hope you like this makeup and practice it, and if you do, send me some pictures and show me how it looks. It's quite nice and fresh. I mean, you could actually have the same finish on your face and everything, and then probably if you go out at night, you just take an extra palette with you, an extra brush, and you know, turn it a bit into a night makeup. So this is sort of like, I think it's a bit of a, not so much of a summer now that I think about it, it's more like a mid-season kind of evening look, something like that. Okay, well, here are some pictures. Bye.